Welcome back, Saber fans. Tony here from Own Sabers, and today another update video for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, website RowanSabers.com, where you can find my finished products and sound fonts. If you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have a Pachstore RVN, or RVN. This is, of course, RVN Saber, his dark side saber. And the customer here sent his saber to me to get originally updated or installed, and he only sent me the hilt and the PCB holder, so it didn't come with a ProffieBoard or anything. And so it sat in my queue for a while, waiting for the customer to send either the core or to basically go, okay, I want you to just install it with your chassis. He did end up sending the cores to be coated, which is fine, very easy to do. He did ask for a decent amount of fonts. This is now coated with Fet263's button system, ProffieBoard 7.11. I believe it's 7.12 now, if I'm uncertain. This has accent pixels, which you'll see here. If I can go to it. So this will heartbeat or just pulse, and then when the saber is on, it will match the blade. Those are 12 accent pixels that have been coded to the saber. The board is diagonal, so when you do gesture features and stabs and stuff, it might not be terribly sensitive because of the weird orientation of the chassis. Mainly gesture features are sometimes weird. Saber chassis can go in. You can rotate it, it'll snap right in. You should get very good resonance in this saber. Again, gesture features. So yeah, without further ado, let's show you some of the fonts and some of the features. Alright, so here we have a 27-inch blade here in the studio. Now, this saber was sent with the core, at least. The core was sent with a 36-inch blade, so it has been coated accordingly. But, of course, here in the studio, we use a smaller blade. So you do have gesture features, twist on and twist off. Of course, you have power and aux. That'll depend on the orientation of the chassis. Those two can switch, but you do have a brass one and a silver one. You can, of course, differentiate from that. Right now, the brass one is the aux button. So a nice purple here. This is the Prodigal Butcher by Kyberphonic. Very loud, very nice. For blasters, just tap aux. Yeah, of course, clashes. Lock up, just hold and clash. Color changing, you want to hold power, tap aux. For color change, the opposite, so hold aux, tap power. You go through this one will go directly to red because it's color change direct, which is symbolizing symbolizing Darth Revan's turn from dark and then back to light. And then of course force effects, just hold for 2 seconds, let go. That's the aux button. For force effects, you want to hold down the power button for 2 seconds. For multi-blast, you want to do the same thing, but hold aux. So hold aux for 2 seconds. Get that multi-blast begin sound. You can just swing your saber. And then to get out of it, hold down. You'll get the guns overheating sound. Now with certain sounds, it'll change, but yeah. This one has a RVN track on there. Very loud, very nice. Next up. I'm not going to remember this one. I think it's a Shadowed Hand. So, yeah. Next up.
Darth Malak.
The Metallic Jaw. This is Rowan Saber's The Lone Twin. This is an Arkan-inspired font. It's always really fun to have one of your own fonts on a customer saber. Force effects. If you want to get into the quote player, you tilt the blade down, hold the power button for 2 seconds, let go. I didn't do that in 2 seconds.
My throne.
There you go.
I took my brother's life here.
This, of course, has like 15 or so quotes on there. Just default. It has 90 or some quotes come with the font. This also comes with 3 or so tracks on there. Yeah. Next up,
Balan's Skull.
this is Sun Skull by Kyberphonic. So a nice orange blade for this one. This is Tusken Terminator by Kyberphonic. This is the Slayer version.
I am C-3PO.
This has several quotes on there as well.
I've come to see my mother.
Next up,
I'm Anakin Skywalker.
this is the Annie 2 version, or the standard version.
Not at all.
Has some quotes on there as well.
You fell into that nightmare, Master, and I rescued you, remember? I've got a bad feeling about
This
this.
is the Clan version.
I retransmitted it just as you had requested, Master. Then we decided to come and rescue you. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now, all three of those will have a track player on there as well, and so you want to tilt the blade sideways and hold the power button for 2 seconds, like go. You can go through by rotating all the tracks. You can click on one by hitting power. And of course, you can turn on the Saber again. Next up,
Anakin Skywalker.
this is Chosen One by K Sith. Dark blue for this one. Next up,
Darth Vader.
this is, of course, the villain version. This one will turn directly to red, symbolizing Anakin's turn. It'll have the
Master
Multi-blast.
Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
so yeah. Next up,
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
he asked for Heroes Pack Anakin. This one has the Anakin versus Obi-Wan track on there. Next up,
Anakin.
this is, oh lord, it's the new one that Kyberphonic made, I forget what it's called. It's when they're in the Ahsoka series and they're in the World Between Worlds. And so this one's lighter blue. Yeah. Next up,
General Anakin Skywalker.
this is the Vader version.
Come on, Snips.
This one comes with Anakin or Ahsoka versions as well. This is the first version you see, or Phase 1, which is the green.
Ahsoka.
This is the Siege of Mandalore version.
Lord Vader.
This is Rogue Vader by... Wait, no. This is Father V2 by Kyberphonic. This is the Rogue One version. I could be wrong. This is Rogue Vader. So I have the Rogue One Vader scene on there. This is Father V2 Rogue One version. I'm not gonna go through all these. These are all the Father V2 versions.
Darth Sidious.
This is the Emperor V2 by Kyberphonic.
You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
This is the Tragedy by Kyberphonic.
Don't insult me.
Night Sister by Kyberphonic.
General Krell.
This is K Sith's Treacherous General, I think that's what it's called. This one will change directly to blue, of course, because Corel had 2 different staffs that were blue and green. And so, yeah.
You can never escape me.
This is Starkiller by Kyberphonic, or Secret Apprentice by Kyberphonic. This is the first game version.
I have waited many years to destroy the real Obi-Wan Kenobi.
This will have the Force Unleashed theme on there. Yeah. Next up,
I let you live.
this is the Force Unleashed 2 version. So a light side version.
Bow before me, or she dies.
General Grievous. You're shorter than I expected.
This is Forearm General V2 by Kyberphonic. This will have General Grievous' theme on there when he fights Kenobi. Next up, that one will also change from blue to green. This is Count 2 by Kyberphonic, or Count's Claw. This is the second episode version.
This party's over.
This is Windu from the Heroes Pack.
You want me to put the hammer down?
This is Thunder God by Kyberphonic. This is a Thor-inspired font. You have the Sun and Lightning, and then the Thunder Blade. Or Storm Blade, I should say. And then it has the run-up retraction. Has the Thor Ragnarok theme, as well as several others.
What's your favorite scary movie?
This took me by surprise. The customer asked for Scream from Juan Sith. It's a Scream-inspired font. There's several different options for this one as well, but yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. Very loud. Not the hum. The hum's very quiet, but this is the voice effects.
Scary night, isn't it? Welcome to the final act. Let's play a little game. Hey, we're not finished yet.
So yeah, very cool, very fun. I believe this also has tracks on there as well. Yeah. Yeah. Next up.
Prepare a boarding.
And last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor, which fades from green to red, depending on the battery voltage, and of course, the party blade. So that includes the update / install of the RVN from the Pachstore. Of course, I hope the customer enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed the review. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.